Hello ladies, it's Stella here and welcome to week 12 of the Treasure Island challenge. We're continuing with making the ephemera this week and we're going to be making a shaker card like these. I've made 3 for my journal. One is for the sea part of it, which I've put these more sea-like things inside. One is to represent the treasure. These are gold coins, and this one is the one we're going to do today, and this one has got a little fish in. So first of all you need to draw a fish. I've drawn this fish ready for you, and I will put it in files in the Penpal Group so that you can take it for yourself. But it doesn't stop there because this fish is too big. I've drawn this on watercolour paper, but then I copied it on my printer and made lots of smaller ones. So first I resized it, and then it took me a little while to fill the page with the smaller little fish, and here they are. And I will put this page in files for you as well in case you don't want to do your own. Obviously it would be better if you drew your own fish and did your own thing with it, but I realise that not everybody has a printer or the capability of doing these smaller ones, so I've done these for you so that we can at least all of us have a go. Now, having printed off a sheet of the little fish, after messing about so many times with the original picture, I found that the orange had gone a bit wishy-washy, so I then took my orange crayon and went over them all to make them a little bit brighter, and then I cut them out. So then you end up with little fish like this, and as you can see they are quite small. You can do it whatever size you want, so you can resize the original picture on your printer to be whatever size suits your envelope. And then of course you need an envelope, and all I've used are these envelopes that come with bank stuff in, or rubbish. This is from a charity. That's a nice one because it's got a big window, but I'm going to use one of these bigger ones here. So I've marked on the actual envelope with a ruler the lines that I'm going to be using, and then you've got to decide on a background. Now the original one I did for my journal, I used this silvery paper, and there's another one similar just here, but I shan't be using that one this time. I'm going to use a blue. This is one of the blue sheets that I made at the beginning of the challenge, and so that fits in there like that. And of course it's fighting at the moment. So now I'm going to sew round where I've got the lines. I can always make it smaller later on, but remember you've got to put the fish in, so don't do all 4. So I'll do that now, and then I'll be back with you in a moment. So I'm back now with the envelope that I've just stitched up. I've done a border at the bottom which I'm going to decorate in a minute. Now I'm going to cut it out and make it look a bit more tidy. And there we are. So now I can put the fish in. If they haven't swum away. And there they are. And now I'm going to sew along the top so they can't get out. And there we are. Cut the top off a little bit more. I've done 2 rows for obvious reasons. And there they are. Now the next bit I do involves some ink. This is a Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain tea dye. I can get the words out. I've taken the top off. This is a spray top. And I've got a paintbrush. And now I'm going to paint the tea dye over the envelope. When I was growing up, my mum had a little saying on her mantelpiece, and it said, it was pretty, had flowers and, you know, very sort of fancy looking, but it said, "Work fascinates me, I love to watch it." And of course every time we looked at it we read it again into ourselves, and it's so true. It really is fascinating when somebody else is doing something, isn't it? And lovely to watch. So you get the idea. I'm not going to do the back because that will take too long, but I shall do the back as well, like this one. And then obviously you can decorate that a bit more if you want to. Don't have to use fish, you can use whatever you like. And then just as a final touch, where I've got this bigger border here at the bottom, when that dries, I've got some washi tape with more little fish on, and I'm going to put that washi tape along that border, and that will just finish it off. I rather like how this says private. I'm glad I left that on because It kind of looks a little bit private in there. So that's your task for the week, to make some shaker cards with fish or anything else that you can think of. And I'll be really looking forward to seeing what you come up with in a week or two's time. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time.